Hey everyone, the College Railroader here. Today I wanted to talk about some amazing cool Bachman products that I've had in my collection for a lot of years now. They are the fantastic Thomas & Friends line. And so I just want to do a couple episodes of some little mini reviews of them. I think these models are exquisite and they're one of my favorites, honestly. And so I'm just going to do a couple of them, every now and then. Just a little bit of a few of them that I have in my possession, at least right here now while I'm kind of still in my dorm until I come back home for the summer. And then the third episode we're going to do Mavis, some cars, Oliver, the number 11 Great Western Engine, and Toad. So come follow me for these 3 little videos. It'll be really fun to do. So let's start. Starting off the bat, we have our beautiful diesel Mavis, our quarry engine. Absolutely phenomenal with her colors, the bright white and the sleek black, along with the caution yellow in the front and back of her, just like the true quarry diesels that were actually based off of her in real life. And her model version is just as fantastic. Though she's on the slower side, as you can tell, I'm really going at almost full speed, and she's not moving as fast as the other ones as you guys saw in the other videos. What kind of outranks her in that is that her weight is really heavy, and because of that she can go up steep inclines unlike Thomas and Jane's, and she can really pull a lot too, besides just these 2 cars that she's pulling. And with those 2 cars she's pulling is the awesome, just standardized oil tank car. Absolutely amazing. I really do love this car. Just the plain sleekness of it, a traditional oil car from any Thomas series. They have these in wooden form and plastic and metal. Just a great addition. I would love to get like 2 or 3 more and just have one train pull all of them. I don't know. I've always loved oil cars, so there's something about Mavis pulling it too. It just is awesome. And to go off of that is the brake van. This one from 2005 actually. Again, it's on the older side, but it looks it is very detailed. From the rivets that you can see to the wood panelings all the way up to the top, where it even has some little smokestacks sticking out in the double doors. Absolutely amazing. It really is just a great traditional standard caboose, perfect for ending any cars. But to go back on Mavis, right? Again, the buffering detail is fantastic. The colors are great, even though, again, like I said, she is on the slow side. That's not really an excuse for her because, even in the show, she always went slow. She was not one to speed like all the other trains. So that's almost kind of another detail on Bachman's half to get the speed right, which I think is really cool. Again, absolutely amazing for any Thomas fan to have. She is one of the best diesels that Bachman has made. And besides Mavis and her cars, is the amazing Great Western Engine Oliver. Now this one is absolutely an amazing train to have. Like I said, the detail is exquisite, all the way from the coal bed to the lamp irons to even the 2 lights. The back light and the top light are exquisite. To go off of that, right, there's a lot of detail in the front, whether that's from his handle rails on the top of his forehead, all the way down to his buffers. There's just beautiful detail, and you guys can clearly see that even when he's pulling cars. And the cars that he's pulling is the traditional troublesome truck car. The truck number 1 is, as it's officially called. This one is the standardized troublesome truck face. I believe this is one of the oldest cars. This troublesome truck 1 and the second one when we saw with Salty. Those two gray troublesome trucks are the oldest freight cars that Thomas and Friends have for what Bachman has made them. And so this is such a classic troublesome truck face from a bygone Thomas era and a fantastic Thomas era, if that. Because of that, Bachman really took their time and to really look at all details from the scale models. And so having that shown in the troublesome truck is phenomenal. And to end the cars that Oliver is pulling is, of course, his best friend Toad. You can't have Oliver without Toad, so I definitely made sure to get both of them when I saw them at my local hobby store. And though he's one of the newer ones, like Oliver, both made in 2015, detailing is, again, out of this world. Even going from the ones that we saw from 2002 all the way to 2015 and current, as they're making newer trains as we speak, it's always phenomenal. The smiles on their faces, all the way down to the detailing of the wooden panels. Like, you can't compete with this kind of detailing. Not a lot of train companies can do so, but Bachman, when it comes to Thomas and Friends, do it exquisitely. So to conclude with Mavis and Oliver, the builds are absolutely fantastic. Like we saw with Oliver, he's the fastest one that we have. I don't know how or why, but he's clearly built differently, and I just love that he just zips through. I love that Toad's coupler is completely different from the other ones, a lot smaller, which I just find very interesting on Bachman's part. The classic first Troublesome Truck #1 out of the other two that we had before, and really out of the 6 total that they've making. This is #2, and as we saw in our salty one, that was Troublesome Trucks 2, 3, and 5, which is really cool, so hopefully more should be coming out soon. Anyway, going back to Oliver, like I said before, the railings on the side, his lamp iron, and his lamp, absolutely exquisite. I love how the wheel size is fantastic. It runs beautifully. I love that it's the 2 axle rods built here that make him go really fast, and then the side one on the bottom that just runs with him. Absolutely exquisite. And even though that Mavis is on the slower side, the detail in her is still just as great. Again, the sleekness of the colors, the detailing in the side plates make it clearly visible that she's a diesel engine is absolutely fantastic. And even though, again, she's slow, she's heavy, so she can pull a lot. She can make great inclines as well as the other trains too. Oliver, on the other hand, is very lightweight, so he can't pull a lot, especially going uphill on a flat surface, like you guys saw with him pulling Toad and the Troublesome Truck. It works out perfectly. So I highly encourage everybody to get these trains, because again, their build, their quality is absolutely superb. And just like that, we're on the right track. I'll see you real soon when we come back. Thank you so much for watching the College Railroader today. Be sure to be on the lookout for new videos to come. Take care, everybody.